Good morning, coaches, and welcome to the 5th training in our Coach Basics Bootcamp installment. Today we're going to be covering goal setting and getting to Emerald rank. Now, for goal setting, I have 5 tips that I'm going to give you based on my 5 years experience with this Beachbody business. Number 1 is dream big. Don't set your standards low, which is what 90% of people tend to do, not just in business but in life. Everyone sets their standards so low that that's all they ever hit is that low standard, and eventually you get disappointed because you never raised the bar for yourself. So dream big. Your goals should scare the crap out of you. Your long-term big goals. Number 2 is going to be specific and have clarity with your goals. You can't just say, I want to make money. You can't just say, I want to help people. Those are great and everything, but you have to know specifically what you want out of this business. You have to know how much you want to make per week, per month. Do you have any bills that you want to get paid off? For myself, I have a car I've been paying off for 6 years, and that thing is finally getting paid off this year, which is up on my vision board there, and I'll cover on a separate bullet point here. But you have to have specific goals like that. If you want to help people, which we all do in this coaching business, how many people do you want to help? Do you want to coach a Beachbody Challenge winner? How many people do you want to inspire every week? How many YouTube videos do you want to make, because those are people who are coming to you for inspiration? How many Fit Club people do you want to help? How many challenge group members do you want to help? You have to be specific about this stuff. You have to have that clarity, because if you're setting vague goals and having low standards for yourself, ultimately you're just going to quit. Which leads me into my 3rd tip, which is you have to know why you want to do what you do. If you have these big goals set, but you don't have enough reasons why you want to do them, when times get tough, you'll quit on yourself. You will not do what it takes to get back up and keep moving forward. So you have to have that list of reasons why you want to do this coaching thing, the business, the goals that you set. You have to know why, and this was covered in our day 2 video, so go back and get a refresher on that if you need to. But you have to know why you're doing this thing, guys. And I'm gonna hammer that on the head a lot during this training, because your why is obviously one of the most important aspects of not just coaching business but life. Number 4 it's going to be deadline. Dreams are only dreams until you put a deadline on them, then they become goals. So with your goals, having a deadline, perfect example of this would be June. Every year we have a huge Beachbody Coach Summit. That's going to be covered in our events video coming up. So every single year, I've been to 4 of these things, every single year I always showed up overweight. The first 2 years, I was probably about 205, maybe 210 pounds. That was during my weight loss struggle. I would lose some weight, binge eat, gain some weight, fast food, and you guys know how that story goes. The 3rd year, I showed up, I was about 195, maybe 190, starting to get there. But then that 4th year came around, and I set that goal, and I said, I'm going to be in the best shape I've ever been in for Coach Summit this year, 2013. And I showed up at about 175 to 178 pounds. It was the best shape, I was the leanest I've ever been. It was simply just because I set that deadline, because I knew it was an event coming up that I knew I had to reach that goal for. If you guys don't have a future event that keeps today accountable, you're going to find yourself being lazy and procrastinating a lot more. So whether it be Coach Summit this year, if you want to show up as an Emerald coach or a Diamond coach, set that goal, be specific about it. If you want to show up and be able to say, I'm making $100 a week right now doing Beachbody part-time, that's a great goal to have. If you want to make $500 a week, $1,000 a week, this can be anything you want it to be. Beachbody is literally just a vehicle that you are using in life. You can use it to go as far or wherever you want. It's up to you and your goal setting and taking action to actually do it. Last one is going to be having a vision board. So once you come up with your list of goals, you can actually put them somewhere where you can visually see them every single day, whether it be make it online through Paint. You can copy and paste very easily. Set it as your desktop background. You can set it as your phone screensaver. You can actually do a board, which I prefer because I'm able to swap it out very easily based on what I want to do. If I won't feel like mixing that up, or I come up with a new goal, or I alter one goal, I just print off the new item, put it right up there. But for me to be able to see that every single day and actually reflect on it, it's been helping tremendously. Because there's some days where I come downstairs in the morning, and one thing when you work as your own boss on these days is you don't have anyone keeping you accountable but yourself. So there's some days where I come down here, I sit down and go, I kind of just want to take the day off. I don't really feel like doing much. But then I look over to the side here and I see paid in full on my car, which is my big goal right now because I've been paying on that thing for 6 years. That is what keeps me going some days. I'm able to look up there and see Elite Coach. I'm able to look up there and see Success Club 10 All-Star. That's not going to happen if I don't follow through with what I committed to. So come up with some type of vision board, guys, because it really does help out. And I challenge you to take a picture of it, or if you make it online, post it inside of our group, share it with people, make it public. Your goals should be made public because that's going to help with the accountability factor even more. If you keep it to yourself and you are slacking big time, guess what? No one is going to know but you, so it feels a little bit better, right? But if you know there's people watching what you're doing and rooting for you and checking in with you, it makes your goals and accountability a little bit more important to actually stick with. So, aside from that, 2 quotes that I wanted to share with you guys. Number 1, I think I made this up. I'm not quite sure. But if you do not think you are worthy of it, you will never have it. So after you've made your goals, you've set your deadline, you know why you want to do them, you've made your vision board. If you look up there on the vision board and you see something and you just think, I don't deserve that, or wow, that would be really nice to have, but I don't know if I can do it, you need to change your mindset. You need to have belief in yourself that you can actually do it. You are worthy of it. If you think you're worthy of it, you can literally have anything you want. It's just a matter of time, work, and sacrifice. Second one is going to be the hardest working person that you know. A lot of people set goals, they know why they want to do them, but then guess what? When it comes to taking action and getting out of your comfort zone and talking to people and inviting into challenge groups and starting fit clubs and all this stuff, people slack. We're human. I'm human too. I do the same thing. There's days where I procrastinate. There's days where I'm lazy. It's just human nature. You have to break that cycle and those habits and actually start creating an action plan where you just get up and do what you know needs to be done. So you have to learn to be the hardest working person that you know. If you look up to somebody and say, wow, they bust their ass. If you look at these top 10 coaches and say, wow, they work so hard every day. There's no difference between what they're doing and what you're doing except for they're doing more of it. So stop talking to just one person a week. Stop pretending that you are being busy and start being productive. Being busy does nobody any good. It just gives you an excuse to blow people off. We've all known people where we invite them out, whatever happens, and say, oh, I'm busy. Learn to be productive and just become the hardest working person that you know. Second topic is going to be getting to Emerald. This is a big one. This is one of the biggest game changers that you will experience in Beachbody. The first game changer is going to be the day that you figure out why you want to do what you do. We all have those moments where whether something happens in life or life just hits you and you sit back and just go, wow, this is why I'm going to do it. That's number 1. Number 2 is getting to Emerald. It's a huge thing because this allows you to gain free customer leads. Those people that call into Beachbody and order, let's say P90X off an infomercial, they're asked, would you like a coach? And if they say yes, those people are dispersed throughout any Emeralds and above. And so those are free customers put into your Beachbody business. And those customers, based on my experience, will order more stuff down the road. I've had random challenge pack orders, even coaches sign up because it was a free customer given to me. So make sure you reach out to those customers through email, phone, or text. Next one is going to be team cycle bonuses. When you become an Emerald coach, Emerald means it's the next rank up from coach. You have one active coach in your left leg, one active coach in your right leg. Now, those team cycle bonuses are what will build the massive income down the road when you're in the diamond and star diamond ranks. If your goal is just to get 25% off your own products, make a couple $100, that's great. Not everyone's goals are the same, but if your goal is to build a massive organization with massive income that will lead to time and financial freedom, it will come with your team cycle bonuses. These bonuses are $14 for Emerald, and that's for one bonus. If you are in this group, by now you should have already gone through the Coach Training Academy. If you have not, go under News and Training, Coach Training Academy, because you can see all the detailed explanation of this stuff. My point of these videos is just to give you the broad overview. So, free customer leads and team bonuses every single week. Those have both been game changers in my business, and they will be in yours. So anyways, welcome to day 5. Don't forget to get the homework assignments done today, and be sure to get your personal development in. Share your favorite quote in the group of today. And this has been Coach Shaz. Peace out, crew. I'll see you later.